and welcome to day 5 of the Buddy Dispatch. I'm Ayat.
And I'm Sam, and we are the founders of the Buddy Dispatch.
So, the Buddy Dispatch project is a therapeutic and educational pen pal program that is designed for you to make a new friend while also expressing your thoughts and feelings in a judgment-free zone and using letter writing as a therapeutic outlet. And it also allows you to practice your social and writing skills. If you have not yet applied, then make sure you fill out the application on our website and email us if you have any questions. So today we're going to be taking a quick survey, doing the topic of the week and the craft. So we would really appreciate it if you could take this quick feedback survey, and you can find it here on our website on the participants tab right here. Scroll all the way down to Buddy Dispatch Day 5 feedback form, and it'll only take about 2 minutes, and we would really appreciate it if you could fill that out. Okay. Next, we have the topic of the week.
Yes, so the topic of the week is dreams. So talking about your dreams is a great way to get a glimpse into your subconscious mind and understand how you are thinking and feeling. Listening to someone talk about their dreams can be very boring, but when you put it into writing, it allows you to be more reflective and insightful. All right, so before we actually start talking about our dreams and the prompts that we are going to give to you, we're actually going to play a quick little sort of game to test your subconscious. All right, so how this is going to work is I'm going to be reading out a set of situations with questions, and I want you to either write down on a piece of paper or on your phone your answers to these questions, because at the very end, I will tell you what your answer means. All right, so the first statement is, you're walking in the woods and you are with somebody. Who is it? All right, so you keep walking and you hear rustling in the bushes. Then an animal pops out. What's the animal and what is the first thing that you do? All right, then you go further into the woods and you find an opening with a house. What's the size of the house and is there a fence around it? You then go into the house and see a dining room with a dining table. Do you see anything on or around the table at all? Lastly, you then decide to explore the rest of the house and you see a cup on the ground. What is the cup made out of? All right, so now I want you to look back to your responses, and I'm going to be telling you what your responses is trying to tell you about your subconscious mind. All right, so the first one, the person that you are with in this adventure is the most important person in your life right now. All right, next, the animal that pops out when you're walking through the woods is representative of the size of your stress. So the bigger the animal, the more stress that you have in your life right now. And the first thing that you did, the way that you reacted, is how you deal with your stress. All right, moving on. The size of the house that you see in the opening is the size of your ambition. So a smaller house meaning less ambition, a bigger house meaning more ambition. Secondly, if you saw a fence around it, that means you are more narrow-minded, but if you didn't, that means you're more open-minded. All right, and so then when you walk into the house and see the dining table, the more things that you see on or around the table means you are happier in life right now. So more things is equal to how happy you are. All right, lastly, the durability of the cup that you find on the ground is equal to the durability of the relationship with the person that you're with. All right, so hopefully that gave you a little bit of insight into what your subconscious is trying to tell you. And if throughout you thought that maybe some of your answers were inaccurate, then maybe it is a sign that your subconscious is trying to tell you something, or that your subconscious is different from what you think it actually is. All right. So moving on to what you're actually going to be writing in the letter. Oh, so by the way, the activity we did, you do not have to include that in your letter at all. You can if you want to, but it is not necessary. All right. So before discussing specifically the topic of the week, you can tell your buddy what your plans are for Halloween. I know Halloween this year is a little bit different. We can't really go out and do our like normal trick or treating. So if you'd like, you can also discuss things that you have done previously in previous years. So yeah. All right. Finally, moving on to the prompts. The first one is, do you usually remember your dreams? What are they like? So are they stories or disconnected events? For me personally, I remember all of my dreams as soon as I wake up in the morning, because sometimes I still feel like I am in my dream, even though I'm not. But later on in the day or throughout the week, if I don't really think about them again too much, I forget them. All right, number 2. What sort of things usually occur in your dreams? Are they things that have occurred throughout your day? This is sort of like, are your dreams more fantasy or are they more realistic? Mine, I would say, are more fantasy. I always know that I'm dreaming because the things that happen in my dreams, I know would never be able to happen in real life. All right, number 3. Do you think we can learn anything from our dreams? So some people would say that your dreams are predictions of the future, or that your dreams are representative of how you are feeling, sort of how we were testing our subconscious mind. All right, number 4. Do you have any reoccurring dreams? Again, this some people might take this as a sign that maybe this reoccurring dream is going to happen to you soon or something else. All right, number 5. Do you ever have lucid dreams? So a lucid dream is realizing that you're dreaming while you are asleep. And sometimes people are also able to control their dreams while they're lucid dreaming. I have lucid dreamed a few times in my life, but I have never lucid dreamed to the point that I could control my dreams. I have only just been aware that I am dreaming. All right, last one. Do you think we can learn anything from our dreams? So are they predictions of the future? Do you believe that that's what it is? Or do you not have dreams at all? And do you think that they're fake? I don't know. So you do not have to include all of these prompts. You can choose which ones you'd like to discuss, or you could talk about them all if you like. It's really up to you. Or if you have any other things that you want to talk about related to dreams, then you are free to talk about that too.
Okay. So moving on, we have our craft of the week, which is going to be a dream collage. I'm just going to share my camera really quickly. Okay. So in one of our previous sessions, we've done a collage already, but it was a personal collage. And so this one is going to be strictly related to dreams. And so you're going to want to gather a bunch of magazines and newspapers and old junk mail, anything you can find that you can cut up, and you're going to look through it for images related to dreams. So to give you an idea, I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm including in mine. And I'm doing it on a half sheet of paper because you have to keep in mind that it has to fit into the envelope. But if you think that you can fit a full sheet of paper into your envelope, then feel free to do so. But so this is the first thing I'm including in my collage. It's a picture of a door, because when I was a kid, I would have reoccurring dreams of this door and the snake that would come out of like the door handle. I don't know, but yeah, I'm including that in my dream. I'm also including this scenery of, I'm not really sure where this is, but I get a lot of dreams with like a scenery like this, with like really big green mountains. And so I'm including that in my dream as well. And this picture is also related to that. It's kind of a similar scenery with like a road with a lot of trees. And I see that a lot in my dreams. And I'm also including this picture of like a plant with soil, because I also used to have another reoccurring dream where I would be like falling into a bed of soil. And it was like a planter, and I don't know, weird, but this kind of reminds me of that. And then I have a picture of the United States because I get a lot of dreams of traveling, and most of those dreams are like traveling in the country. They're not traveling out of the country. So that's why I included that. And I have a picture of a brain because that's where dreams happen. So you get the general idea of what to include, and you can just glue all of that together onto your half sheet. And you can also use letters to spell out words if you want to. But by looking at the collage, you should be able to get a general idea of what your dreams, and you're going to be seeing your buddies' dreams, what their dreams look like. So that is a craft of the week.
Yes, and I would also like to add that you can either choose to include an interpretation of whatever your collage is, or you can leave that up to your buddy to interpret.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Mm-hmm. So that is it for this session, and we would just like to remind you to follow our Instagram account because we post updates on our sessions and any other updates that you may need for this program. So we recommend following that. And if you would like to earn volunteer hours, don't forget to submit pictures of your letters and crafts for volunteer hours. Under the participants tab, it's the first Google form there titled Volunteer Hour Submission. And remember to log your hours on the sheet that was given to you by Tatiana if you already emailed her, because we will not be giving you the hours. You have to log them yourself. And make sure to, again, check the participants tab on our website where you will find everything that you need. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope to see you next time.